Hey everybody, Brandy here from Stamp Me Some Love. So excited to see you guys here. We are in our second day of the Card Maker Success Summit. Woo woo! So excited. We have 4 days of this, you guys, and we are like almost halfway through. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. All right, we've got lots of stuff to go over, and I'm really excited to share with you some of the information that we've got. And one thing I want to remind you all is that we have created that page that says, "Where do I find that?" Now, I know we've got a lot of moving parts with the summit, but we've done that on purpose to give you the most experience that you could possibly have and be able to see as much as you can during this 4 days. So, if you need to find something, you can probably find it on where do I find that. The other thing to note is that if you're having any trouble with logging into your VIP All Access Pass, please reach out to us at support at Stamp Me Some Love. And I think Harriet will probably throw that email address on the screen. So you just know that if you're having any issues or whatnot, please send that support issue to us. Do not post it in any of the lives or the comments in any of the Facebook groups because we may not see it. There is so much activity going on in the groups that it is just impossible to keep up with everything. So if you have any issues, please reach out to us at Stamp Me Some Love, support at Stamp Me Some Love. All right, so we've been getting some concerns, some issues saying people saying that they can't download the worksheets or the videos are not playing. We have tested it all on our end and it is working. So what I want you to do is to do some troubleshooting on your end, on your computer, your device or whatnot. The first thing, when you're trying to download the worksheets, please turn off your pop-up blocker. This is meant to be an automatic download. You're not going to have to fish for it in your email. So once you put in your information, you're going to get a direct link to download the worksheet. So turn off those pop-up blockers. If that doesn't work, try clearing your cache, your browsing history. And if that doesn't work, then switch over to a different browser. We've been having some folks complain that they're having issues with Chrome. I use Chrome and I haven't been having any problems, but it just depends. I think there might have been a Mac update that it went out last night. I don't know if that is causing the issue, but try a different browser. All right. Let's see. Video playback issues. Again, try a different browser. Chrome seems to be blocking some people. Other people are not having any trouble at all. We have tested all of it on our end and it is working. So it has to be a system configuration on your end if you're experiencing that. All right. Excuse me. I want to remind everybody that scrapbook.com is having their SBC Fest coming up in September. I just found out about this yesterday, and let me put the banner up there. Oh, thank you, Harriet. You are on it. So if you go to stampmesomelove.com / scrapbook fest, it's going to take you to the direct page on their website where you can sign up. The event is free. And we have a few of our speakers that are in this summit or in previous summits that are actually going to be presenting at that summit. So let's show our speakers some love and go over there and register for your free ticket. I'm super excited to attend as an attendee. All right, we can take that off. Okay. All right, let's see. A couple other things I want to remind people about. Oh, okay. So Craft Biz in a Box. I've mentioned this a little bit, particularly in the kickoff call. I am launching my Craft Biz in a Box program. The program is designed to help creators, crafters learn how to become a successful content creator and actually get paid for the crafts that you create. This is not going to be a program about how to sell your crafts. This is going to be a program on how to sell your content. We are going to be having a master class on Monday. I'm going to be sending out emails probably tomorrow, the next day, to giving you more details on how to sign up for that master class. But in the meantime, if you're interested in applying for a scholarship for that, then you will want to apply for that. And I'm going to have, yep, there it is. There's the link. So you can go and apply for that. That scholarship is going to be worth $699. I'm giving away two scholarships to that program, and we're going to be talking a lot more about that program on Monday evening during that master class. But for the moment right now, if you're interested at all, whether you know whether or not you're going to be able to do what I tell you need to do to be successful, go and fill out the application. I'm going to be looking through the applications, and it's not going to be like on a need basis. It's going to be on, I'm going to be looking to see who I think is going to get the most out of the program. The other thing I'm going to be looking for is to see if you're engaged in the summit. So I want to see you commenting. I want to see you helping other folks, doing all the things to foster the community that we have with the Card Maker Success Summit. I will be announcing the winner, or not the winner, that's probably the wrong word. I will be announcing who is going to be given those scholarships at our wrap up party, which is going to take place on Sunday evening. I think the time is 6 o'clock, because I think our last presentation is at 5. So yeah, at 6 o'clock is our wrap up call, and it'll be right here back on YouTube and the Facebook page, as well as our Facebook group. The three places that we're live streaming all of our lives. So we'll be announcing the winners, or I'll just call it the winners Sunday evening. And so the cutoff time for the applications on that is going to be 2 p.m. on Sunday. So you've got all weekend to make sure that you are getting your application in on time for me to be able to consider your application. All right, Harry is putting another link up there, probably because there's probably lots of comments about how to apply, or not to apply, how to register for the giveaways. The link up there, stampmesomelove.com/CMSS hyphen giveaway hyphen July 2022. As always, those giveaways are only open to U.S. residents. But if you are outside of the U.S. and know somebody in the U.S. that wouldn't mind applying or registering for you, and then if you win, send you the package, because we have to send it within the United States, and our system will block any IP that is outside of the United States. So there you have it. All right, thank you for that reminder, Harriet. All right. The other thing I wanted to remind you guys is that we did a couple of lives. Actually, we did 4 lives yesterday. We did our midday sponsor lives with Tonic Studios and Creative Fabrica. And then last evening, we did it with my Favorite Thing Stamps and Pink and May. Excuse me. All of them had some sort of promotion that's going on. So you want to definitely check out those live streams. I also sent an email out to everybody last night, reminding everybody about those promotions. Tonic Studios had a collection of items that they have heavily discounted. And then on top of that, you can use your promo code. So if you need information about any of the promos that were shared yesterday, go to Shop the Summit, and Harriet's going to put that link up there as well. It's basically, I forget what the link is, cardmakersuccesssummit.com/shop the summit. And there it is. So all of the products that we are using in our demos and or our giveaways are going to be listed there, as well as any promotions that the sponsors are providing. Now, the one thing I do want to impress upon you is that those sponsors that went yesterday, those promos are going to expire 48 hours from the time they went live, which means they're going to expire tomorrow. The first one is going to expire at 12:45 tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. And so that one is going to be Tonic Studios. Definitely want to check that out. Now, Creative Fabrica actually gave 2 freebies for everybody. And if Harriet is able to find the links for that, I think it's the stampmesomelove.com/Creative Fabrica 1 and Creative Fabrica 2. She gave out free access to their font bundle, which was a bunch of pretty scripty fonts, really great to use with your Cricut or your Silhouette machine. They have all kinds of stuff there. And then they also gave us a bundle for Christmas designs. And so those are the freebies that everyone is able to enjoy. You don't have to register for the giveaway, which means they're open internationally. All right, let me see if I have covered everything. And Harriet is typing me a note. Oh, Harriet says that the Creative Fabrica links are also on that Shop the Summit page. So I guess we don't have the link to actually share on the screen. So go to that Shop the Summit page and check out all of the promos. All right, so our next sponsor is not actually going to be live with us, but they did send me an amazing pre-recorded presentation that we are going to play, and that is from Craft E Corner. Crafty Corner is actually a company here in the States that they are an authorized reseller of Cricut products. So definitely want to check out this product or this video, this presentation, and she is going to be showing us how to use the new what's it called, card panel card. She's going to show us how. I can't remember what it's called, but I have a fabulous giveaway to share with you guys when we're done. You are not going to want to miss this giveaway. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to bring on the stage our presentation.
And we are so incredibly grateful to join the amazing Card Maker Success Summit this year.
All right, let me rewind that just a little bit so we can see the full video.
Hi everyone, I'm Beth with Crafty Corner, and we are so incredibly grateful to join the amazing Card Maker Success Summit this year. Crafty Corner is a family-owned online craft store that specializes in Cricut products. We are very well known for our bundles, where you get a variety of materials for a great deal. We also include digital guides and free designs such as SVG files as part of most of our bundles. Today, we have a very special gift. For watching this video, we are giving you a special promo. Use the code CRICUTCARDS, all one word, for $10 off any purchase. Today, I'm going to tell you about two of the machines that we carry that are revolutionizing the card making process, the Cricut Maker 3 and the Cricut Joy. The first one I want to tell you about is the Cricut Joy. The Joy has been out for a little over 2 years now and has been perfect companion for the on-the-go crafter. It is small and portable and is great for those with small spaces. But one of the features that was a game changer was the Joy card mat, making the card process so simple. You can make a card in under 5 minutes. The Joy also was the first of its kind to use a new material called Smart Materials. This was a material that could be cut by the Joy without any sort of cutting mat. Just load and go. This also means that you are not limited by cutting mat's size. The Joy can cut a single image up to 4.5 inches wide by 4 feet long, or a repeated cut up to 20 feet long. This is great for wall borders in a room, backsplashes, or even a growth chart. Just a few quick facts about the Cricut Joy. It only weighs 3.9 pounds and can fit in the palm of your hand, which makes it great for those that love to craft while traveling. You do not need a lot of space to craft with the Cricut Joy. You can pull it out and craft right on your coffee table if you want. Storage is also super easy with this small but mighty machine. The Cricut Joy is connecting via Bluetooth. You can use a tablet, phone, or computer if it has Bluetooth connectivity. Cricut also came out with card kits. The kits include the cards, the inserts, and the envelopes. These card kits currently come in 5 different sizes. The R40 and the S40 do not work on the Joy card mat. They're used on the next card mat that we are about to talk about. Today, we are going to make this congrats insert card with the Cricut Joy. For this project, we will need the Cricut Joy card mat, a card, an insert, a Joy pen, these are specific to the Cricut Joy, the fine point blade that comes with the machine, a spatula, and a scraper. The first thing we will need to do to use the Cricut is to download Cricut Design Space, either an app on a phone or a tablet, or from the website design.cricut.com if you're on a computer. Then you will go through the machine setup process if this is your first time using it. Once you are in Design Space, you will want to make sure that the Joy is selected for your machine selection. It will then show you all of the ready-to-make projects that you can make with the Cricut Joy. Since we want to make cards, let's filter to all the cards and find one we like. I found this one that looks pretty. First, we want to select the size of the card we are making. I am doing the R20, which is 4.25 by 5.5, and then we'll hit Make It. It will then show you how it will look on the card mat. Hit Next. Then it will ask to set the material. We're using the Insert Card cardstock setting. Then all we have to do is follow the directions. It says to load the pen in the clamp and load the material. So we will take the pen and drop it in the slot and close the clamp. Next, we will remove the protective sheet on the card mat, but hold on to that. We will want to replace it when we are done so the mat stays nice and sticky. Then we will take the card and slide it into the card mat. Be sure to press down firmly. The Joy has 2 sensors on the sides, so it will know when you load the mat and it will pull it in for you. It will also check to see if you have the correct mat loaded and that it's in straight. Then back on the tablet, in this case, we will press Go. It will then begin to draw. Let's speed this up a little bit. When it's done drawing, it will tell us to install the fine point blade into the machine. Undo the clamp, take out the pen, drop the blade gently, and close the clamp. Then again, press Go. Now it will cut. When it's finished cutting, we'll be able to unload our mat by clicking the unload on our tablet. It will push the mat out and we can just gently take the mat out and take a look at our card. To take the card off of the mat, the best way to do this is to just kind of flip the mat over. Using your hand or a spatula tool will actually just kind of keep our card as flat as possible and kind of bending gently that mat back away from the paper instead of the paper away. Otherwise, it'll just kind of bend the card. If any of the pieces of the cutout get stuck, you can just use your fingers and just pull out the pieces. Normally more pieces are stuck on your card if there's, more cutouts than this, but I want to show you how to take it off just in case. You'll just take your scraper and just gently scrape away all of the pieces that are left on. This one's obviously pretty easy because it's just the corners, but for the most part, that works really well with just a scraper, scraping off all the pieces. Then we have our card. To finish this card, we actually just take the little half hearts that are cut out and fold them back on itself. So we'll go around the whole card and bend all of these hearts over. Then once you have all of them bent, you take the piece that was bent and you just kind of tuck it under the middle part of the heart there, all the way around. Then when we're done with that, we'll take our insert part and slip it into the 4 corners here that were cut for us. Just be super gentle because those sometimes get close to the edge and we don't want to rip them. And there we go. There's our congrats card made with the Cricut Joy. The next machine I want to tell you about is the Cricut Maker 3. This machine was released a little over a year ago. This is the biggest machine, as well as the one that can do the most things with the adaptive tool system, allowing you to switch to different tips to perform different tasks. Some quick facts about the Cricut Maker 3. It can cut over 300 different types of materials, from thin tissue paper, fabric, to even some types of wood. Like the Joy, this machine also can cut matless when using smart materials. But it is much bigger than the Joy, allowing cuts up to 11.7 inches wide and up to 12 feet long in a single cut. The Maker 3 is also compatible with 13 different tools, allowing you to cut, draw, score, deboss, engrave, and foil a variety of materials. This machine can be connected via Bluetooth or by a USB cord. These are the 4 cards that I am going to make today on the Cricut Maker 3. The top 3 are what's called cutaway cards, and the bottom one is an insert card. The one on the right, the old baby card, I'm going to show you how you can use the Cricut to write on the inside of the card. The middle one has 3 different color pens that we're going to use. And the Pinata one, I am going to show you how to use foil insert tool for a card. And then the bottom one there is just a simple insert card. For this project, we will need the Cricut card mat 2x2. Also has a protective sheet on both sides there. We will need our spatula again, the scraper, some Cricut pens. These are different than the Joy ones. These ones are for the bigger machines. So we have a black one, 3 colors for this card, and then we're also going to do a card with the foil transfer tool, and I'll explain a little bit more later with that one. And then we also, for that, we need the foil transfer sheets as well. So this is Design Space on a computer desktop. First, for our Oh Baby card, we are going to write on the inside. So what I just did was get rid of the template around the words. We don't want that to actually be drawn with our machine. So we're going to hide that. Then we're going to hit Make It. Then you'll see what it looks like on the mat. I just changed the size to the correct size, the R20, and just moved it up just a little bit where I wanted it on my card, where it was going to be drawn on the inside of the card. So this is the other mat, so this will be the second time. So you can see all 4 were the same color, so it ended up on the same mat there. So back to the first one here. We're going to hit Continue. It is going to search for my machine via Bluetooth, my Maker 3. Then we are going to set our material. We're going to click the Insert Card cardstock. It is telling us to load our black pen, so let's go ahead and get that set up. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take off that protective sheet there. Again, hold on to that so we don't ruin our mat when we're not using it. Then we're going to take our card and we are actually going to open it and fold it opposite. So fold it so that the inside is facing out. And we're going to put that into the card mat. So there's a little slit here in the mat. See if I can show you a little bit better here. See how it pulls out like that? We'll slide the card right in there. And then we'll just push it down on the mat, making it sure that it's nice and pressed down firmly so it's nice and sticky. All right, then we're going to take our pen and we are going to open it and drop it into clamp A. So we'll open up that clamp, put the pen in, push it down until you hear a click, and close the clamp. Then we'll load our mat in there. Hit the load button. It's going to check the mat first. Make sure it's got the right there and then it's straight. And then when it's flashing, we'll go ahead and hit the go button. It will start drawing. When it is all done, the load button will start flashing. We can unload the mat, and there is our inside writing of our card. Again, to take it out of the mat, we'll kind of flip it over and gently pull back the mat, keeping the card straight so that we're not bending the card at all. We'll go ahead and pull it out of the card mat. All right, then with these cutaway cards, what we're going to do is take away the lining, protective lining there, and you're left with an adhesive sheet on there. And that is what we're going to stick our insert to. So here's that insert part, nice and shiny. We're going to stick it right to that adhesive on the card. We are going to take the other side of the adhesive, or the protective sheet, off of the mat, and then we are going to load this card right into this spot up here. Again, press down firmly. All right, we are going to do the same thing with the other cards here for the cutaway cards. And one more. Take away the protective sheet here. And place the insert. All right, let's load these onto the rest of the mat. Be sure to look in Design Space at the mats that's going to be cut so you know which card to place in which section of the card mat. We want to make sure that our cards that we have picked out are the correct ones that will be cut on the cards. Let's get this last one in here. For the foil transfer tool, we're going to take these foil transfer sheets. Let's go ahead and open it up and grab one of the sheets. It comes with these reusable tape sections. We're actually going to use those to hold down the foil so that the foil transfer tool can press the foil into the card. So let's line this up where we want it, right in the center there. We're going to take these tape pieces and we're just going to carefully place them down so that it holds that foil where we want it. It is also going to hold it nice and taut so that it's nice and close to the card, trying to get the least amount of wrinkles in there as possible. In Design Space, it will actually tell us the order of the pens that of the color of the pens that will be drawn. So we just want to follow the directions. Here I'm just taking out the black one and putting in the yellow colored one. It is also telling us to load the foil transfer tool now. So we'll put that in clamp B. Really, you're just following the directions right in Design Space. It will tell you exactly the order and everything that it will do. So just follow the directions and it's super easy. Again, we'll just kind of load the mat underneath those two things. We have our star wheels out of the way and we will load the mat. Just pulling the machine out here just a little bit so that it doesn't hit the back wall when it pulls all the way through. All right, when it's ready, we'll go ahead and hit go. It will check the mat, make sure it's lined straight. Then it will draw the yellow part. When it's done with that, it will tell us to switch the pens. So again, just follow the directions. It will tell you exactly which color pen to put in next. Then each time you'll hit the go button. All right, last one here. We'll get the red in and hit go. All right, when it's done drawing, it will then do the foil transfer tool. So when I hit go, it is now doing the foil transfer tool. So this tool just uses pressure and it pushes the foil right into your base material, in this case, a card. All right, when it's all done, we are going to take the foil and the tape off, revealing your foil design there. Be sure to not unload the mat at any time during this. All right, now we're going to take the foil transfer tool out of the clamp B and we're going to put in our fine point blade back into clamp B. And then we'll hit go. it is now going to cut all 4 cards at the exact same time. So let's let that cut. When it's all done cutting, we can unload the mat and check out our 4 cards that were cut. Then to remove them from the mat, again, just flip the mat over. Either a spatula or your hand, just keep the card as flat as possible as you're gently bending the mat back. So let's go ahead and take all of these cards out. To weed insert cards, you just pull out all the pieces either with your fingers or you can use a weeder tool to kind of help you. Sometimes those pieces are stuck right to the mat, so it's easier to weed. All right, then to weed the cutaway cards, what you do is you kind of just bend the card just a little bit so that you can get underneath each of these little pieces, and you're just kind of pulling it out right out of the card there. Sometimes for the littler pieces, it's kind of hard to bend to get access to it, so I use my weeder tool and I just dig a little bit in the side there and kind of just gently pull it up. Being super careful that you don't scrape the insert part of the card, otherwise you'll leave a mark. So it's really just using it just to kind of lift it up. Same thing with this card, we're just bending the card a little bit and then pulling up the pieces. If any parts get left behind, all you do is just use the weeder and it pulls up very easily. And there are our 4 cards that we made with the Cricut Maker 3 and the card mat 2x2. If you have a Cricut, I hope you learned a new technique today. And if you haven't used a Cricut before, I hope this helped show you what you can do with these awesome machines. I want to thank the Card Maker Success Summit for allowing us to be a part of it. And don't forget to use the promo code Cricut Cards for your next purchase at Crafty Corner. Have a great day!
All right, you guys, wasn't that an informative demo? I mean, I learned a lot. I have just recently got a Cricut, probably in the last 6 months. I have been a silhouette user for a very long time, and when I realized that the Cricut had those little guide things that makes your mat go in straight, I was like, why haven't I tried this before? So I got the Cricut, just the Cricut Maker. I haven't gotten the 3 yet. And like game changing for me as far as just that little thing of being able to line in the mat the same every single time. That is the one thing that I wish silhouette machines had, because I love silhouette's ability to be able to, use as long of vinyl roll, and it doesn't have to be a special vinyl without a mat. But I sometimes, just getting it lined up is difficult for me. So anyway, really excited about that presentation. Now, let's see what Crafty Corner sent us for the giveaway. You guys are going to be amazed. Who Who's gonna guess what it is? Let's say, who's gonna guess what the giveaway is? Don't forget to register for the giveaway if you haven't already. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it over. Y'all, look at this. Look! It is a Cricut Joy and a card mat. So excited. Yay! It's an amazing gift. I just love it. So excited when I saw that come in the mail. I said, oh, that is going to make somebody very, very happy. Now, I do not know whether or not a special person is in the audience, but I do want to give a big shout out to my niece, Avery. I texted her earlier today, or texted her mom and told her that I was going to go live and wanted to give her a big shout out. And I just have to share before I know I'm pausing because I want to show this to you guys before we do the giveaway. But my niece Avery made this. Isn't that beautiful? We have this shared sketchbook that we send back and forth to each other. We just started this passion project, and so I started it, and then this is her design that she did. Ah, I just love it. So anyway, I think she might be watching. I'm not sure, but if you are, Avery, you are such a creative soul, and I'm so proud to be your aunt. All right, you guys, let's do this giveaway. Oops, it looks like I forgot to log into my giveaway application. All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. We are going to give away the Cricut Joy and the card mat. So excited. Okay, the winner for the Cricut Joy and card mat goes to Renee. Renee's last name starts with a Q and ends with a K. How amazing is that? You're really going to love that. I can't wait to open this baby up and start creating some cards. Awesome. All right, you guys. So let's see what the time is. It is 1:13. We are going to be back on YouTube for Prickly Pear's presentation by Erin Reed. She is one of our speakers, but she's representing Prickly Pear Stamps for their presentation. And now I did see a ton of Cricut questions going on in the chat question. I'm sorry that Crafty Corner's not here to answer them. And I wish I could answer them, but I'm not a Cricut extraordinaire. I will say though, we have several Cricut speakers in our lineup. And some of them I think even sell courses on how to use your Cricut and how to use design space and all of that. I'm just not familiar enough to be able to give legit answers. So take a look at our Meet the Speaker page and look to see who's doing Cricut projects, and then reach out to them to see if they have any resources or courses that they have created to help you with that. All right. The other thing Harriet is reminding me is that we are going to email all of the winners on Monday. Monday. So do not email support until Tuesday if you think you've won and you haven't received an email. We won't be emailing anybody this week until Monday. So wait until Tuesday before you email us saying you haven't received our email. The email that you'll be getting comes from support@stampmesomelove.com. So be sure to be looking out for that email on Monday. All right, you guys, I'm going to head off here and go over to the other studio so I can hang out with Erin. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.